For psychometrics, the most important concepts are validity and reliability. Can we measure the constructs that we're interested in accurately? Because psychosocial constructs like depression, anxiety, suicidality are not something we can see very clearly for the most part. We have to use questionnaires, measurement items, and rating scales in order to determine if something like depression is present, and if so, how severe it is, and maybe what different type of depression might be present. So a lot of work is spent on validity and to compare what a measurement tool, a questionnaire shows with some other way to validate, such as looking at clinical factors. If our measurement tool to detect and measure depression is working, then someone who our measurement tool indicates is depressed should respond to treatments that are known to help people who are depressed, like medication or psychotherapy or transcranial magnetic stimulation or ketamine or other treatments. So that is an important way to determine if something is accurate or not, if it's valid, what happens to that person over time in response to treatment. But sometimes people who have depression are not yet well treatable. It doesn't mean they don't have depression. So this is complicated and an area with lots of people continuing to work on improving the measurement of depression. NIMH has a whole new area of work called research diagnostic criteria, which is to look at not just how a questionnaire or symptoms cluster together to define what we call depression, but what actually is happening with various underlying brain circuits and brain physiology. So validity, fundamentally important for psychometrics. Second is, and closely related, is reliability, which is how consistently the measurement tool, the set of measurement items, produces the same result when repeated in different situations. Anyone can create a measurement item, a rating scale, can create a measurement instrument by combining a set of measurement items and rating scales that make sense, that have face validity. One project that you might consider is looking at the different parts of the iceberg graphic and how you could start to define measurement items and rating scales for the different parts of that iceberg, especially the parts that are underwater. But you could also think about how can we improve measurement of those things that are above the waterline. For example, how do we define accidents as opposed to suicide? And there's an overlap between shooting and violence with suicidality. So lots of things to consider and ask questions about, and then think, how can we start to answer those questions? Thank you.